Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another smooth YouTube video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the best items in Dokkan Battle. So if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're hitting the goal of 1,000 subs before the 10th year anniversary. We are almost halfway there, so y'all make sure if you're tuning into the videos, don't forget to hit that sub button and like the video. I think 82% of new people are watching and not subscribed, so let's just lock in with your boy. Now let's get into the video. The first item that has become a very important item recently is, of course, the Senzu Bean. Outside of just obviously in the story itself, Senzu Beans just recover your health and it removes, you know, any kind of illness or problems that you have. Like you see Goku, Piccolo, it's really Piccolo bringing everybody Senzu Beans in the movies. But in this case, recover all HP and remove all allies' status effects. So, very quickly, we can run over to the Dokkan info page. We can select event, challenge. We can scroll. Let me turn over here to the English version so you guys can keep up. Let's slide all the way down here to the fight. Oh, this is not the one. Come on, bro. Where is it? Here it is. Global. You guys don't have this fight just yet, but trust me, when it comes in November, December, get ready. Because whatever you see, whatever you hear, whatever Truth told you is correct. I'm going to have some videos coming out from this event myself because I want to run Broly in here. But y'all only have up to right here. Crap. I have to go to JP for this one. Yeah, next one is obviously UI Goku. Then the one after that is Goku and Frieza. This fight is so annoying. Like if you've been in my live streams, you've seen how annoying this fight is. It's annoying and toxic, but it's mainly annoying. Nothing about this fight is hard until you get right here. The LR Super STR Goku and Frieza. This is the hardest part of the fight right here. Because if these bastards fall, but like if this goes under 50 million HP, they instantly start attacking you for like 5.7 million. It's true. It's 100% a fact. But before you get here, you have to deal with this unit. This is just a unit checker. That's all they are. They're a unit checker. Like if your unit can't survive an attack for them, you need to back out and bring some stronger units. Then you get to this douchebag. This MF right here, he locks 100% of the time. So in order to combat this, you bring a Senzu Bean. Anytime a character locks, bring a Senzu. He is completely nullified by the Senzu Bean, but you only get 2 of those. So you have to be really careful with how you want to use that Senzu. If he locks a rotation that you know you can get away with, leave it alone and wait till he locks a rotation you can't get around. But he's annoying. And then to make matters worse, if you somehow get past him, which is not that hard, you have to deal with this phase. It gets even more annoying. Android 17 becomes even more annoying because now he teams up with Frieza. And now these sons of bees, try not to cuss too much, but they disable dodge. So what does that mean? It means you have to bring characters with high damage reduction, high defense, and guard if you do not have LR Tech UI Goku. Which this fight was specifically made just for him. Literally, it was just for him. This fight was made so you can use the cancel on the canceled dodge. That's all you, like if you don't have him, you literally have to have the strongest defensive characters in the game. Then you get to this part. Now, of course, like I said, global players, you don't have AGL Jiren yet. But when you get Jiren, Jiren can probably handle this by himself. Maybe. Depends. But he should be able to tag this up by himself. Because there is a Universe 11 mission. I'm going to assume that's why these two fight, well, this fight and the other one are not in the game because this is locked to a Universe 11 mission, even though they could have given us all these stages on global, and then they could have dropped the Universe 11 mission later on with Jiren. But of course, Dokkan did this whole entire sync poorly. Speaking of sync, we are synced. Next up, Boma. Now, Boma has a very powerful item usage because you recover 70% HP and all allies get attack plus 25% for 2 turns. This particular item is useful in a lot of different cases. Like if you're just trying to finish off an enemy and they have maybe up to like the green bar, which is like 2 health left, or maybe they have 1 more step above that, and you know your character can nuke that character, but you need just a little bit extra confidence, pop that Boma so that way you can live just in case, and then you get an extra attack, but the effect lasts for 2 turns. That's incredible by itself. A lot of super battle roll shenanigans and a lot of hard fight shenanigans. Next item, Princess Snake. Very useful in super battle roll. That's the only time I've ever used Princess Snake because she recovers 55% HP and then she adds an extra layer of damage reduction for 30% for 1 turn. So not only do you get a little HP regen back, but you also get an extra blanket of damage reduction for 30% to help save you in case you run into a situation. And if you've been playing long enough, you know that's not hard to come by. Speaking of super battle roll, this is my favorite item to use in super battle roll. Why? Because Nurse Chi-Chi, this is GT Nurse Chi-Chi, that was, I think, under Baby's possession. Yeah, because you see the Dragon Ball Saga thing right there. Reduce all enemies' attack and defense by 74% for 1 turn. This is also super powerful and super usage, like the usage is high in very difficult events. When I say difficult, I mean like the one I just showed you. Like, I don't think they can be attack and defense debuffed. And I have to test it again, but I did run across a boss that I just said, what the heck, let me test run. And I believe I popped it and I think it still worked. So I'm gonna have to do some more investigation, or somebody can correct me in the comments. But I think this item is not blocked. Like, again, I have to double check. But regardless, anyway you can use this item, use it. Obviously, Super Battle Roll is the best place to use it. Speaking of Nurse Chi-Chi and her attack and defense by 74% for 1 turn, we turn to Mouse. Mouse does the same thing, but he reduces all enemies' attack and defense by 40% for 2 turns. 2 turns, you have 40% attack and defense. I will tell y'all right now, this is another super battle roll king on the item usage. Like, if I know there's some very annoying enemies to go up against, I'm definitely bringing Mouse. Mouse can just level the entire playing field. Sometimes I've done, like, depending on the fight, if I lost, I would bring double Chi-Chi and double Mouse, because you only bring 2 at a time. I would bring them 2, and I'll just use them as I need to. And of course, speaking of Super Battle Roll, let's move this over here. He needs no introduction. Mr. Whis. He needs no introduction. Y'all know what's up with Whis. And also Icarus. Icarus gives 35% damage reduction for 2 turns. But if you had to choose between the two, you go with Whis. Whis has probably went double platinums on everybody's account. Like, especially when the red zone, like the 7th year anniversary red zone Broly, the AoE Broly. Man, if you ain't bring double Whis, it was tough. All I'm gonna tell you is that was the worst fight ever to never bring items into, and it didn't get easy until LR into Vegeta and Trunks released. That's when I was able to beat that event, and I used every single unit everybody else used multiple times for months until that unit released. Then the game became easier to tackle it. But Whis is dang near a must if you can bring multiple items anytime. Now, let's talk about literally the most powerful items in the game. It goes to 2 different items. and they both have to be mentioned. One is slightly stronger than the other, but they are both very, very, very incredibly like strong, like for no reason. I had to pause the recording and actually get this just right. Mr. Ghost Usher. Why is he so good? He takes away all attacks for one turn. Now you cannot double tap this, but you can Ghost Usher, be protected. The next phase, you have to fight for your life. Then the next phase after that, you can Ghost Usher again. You just can't do it back-to-back times, which does it does help. But then during the 2022 Worldwide Download Celebration with the Cooler Celebration, Dokkan said, you know what? It's time for us to buff Ghost Usher and give us another one. Now we have Guide Robo, which is very hard to get. You have to basically grind this new event out. I think there's a story. No, it's not. It's not a story mission. But you basically just grind out the Genius Boma Battle Prep. You can do this all the time and just grind out this item, which I've done it a couple times. But not only does he basically remove all attacks for one turn, for the next 2 turns after this effect, he completely debuffs all enemies for 66% attack. That is a huge debuff. So, in the case in point, let's just say Goku and Frieza, if the attack works, buy for one turn, then for the next 2 turns after that, negative attack 66%. Mind you, doesn't really matter because they hit so hard, but this could help. You never know when that could actually help and help you just get over the hump. So, without over explaining it and yapping too much, these are the best items in Dokkan Battle. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, lock in with your boy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.